Hi again, everyone. So for this video, it should be a quick lesson. We're going to learn about valence electrons versus core electrons. So if you could, in your head, picture an everlasting gobstopper or a jawbreaker, right? They have layers inside of layers inside of layers. So when you put your tongue on one, what layer are you touching? Only the outside, right? If you put your tongue on an onion, you're only tasting the outside. Well, that's very much like electrons. Only the outermost electrons can interact or do reactions with other atoms. So outer electrons are the only ones. Those are called valence. So valence electrons are our outer electron. If you are not a valence electron, you are a core electron. So again, valence is the outermost electrons. Core is everything else. So this is the electron configuration for aluminum. Now, what is the highest energy level aluminum reached? The third energy level N equals 3. How many electrons are in that? So what I do is I have a tendency to underline them, right? And it looks like there are 2 electrons in the 3s, and there is 1 electron in the 3p. So it's a total of 3 valence electrons. So how many core electrons are there? Well, you could go back and count, but if you know the atomic number is 13, it's got to be 13 minus 3. So 10 core electrons. So not so bad, right? So let's look at a couple examples up here. If you have a electron configuration that is condensed, all of these are going to be core electrons. You never represent in a noble gas configuration anything that's valence. So these are all considered core. So these are not going to be counted. Now, so these can't be as high of an energy level as, say, 3 is for chlorine. So how many electrons are in the valence? Well, it looks like 3 is the highest energy level we reached. So I'll either underline, highlight, circle, right? Everything that has an energy level of 3. How many electrons are there? There's 2 in the 3s, and there are 5 here, so there are 7 valence electrons, right? So how many core electrons does it have? Well, chlorine has a atomic number of 17, so it must be 10 core electrons. For antimony, everything here is a core electron, so we're not going to worry about that. But what's the highest energy level that antimony reached? We got up to the N equals 5. So that's this one and this one. Now, why wouldn't I consider anything in the 4D a valence electron? Well, because 4 is an energy level N equals 4, which is not as high as N equals 5. So these are actually core electrons. They are not valence. So how many electrons do I have in my valence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 valence. And then I need to know how many core. So I look at antimony. Antimony has an atomic number of 51. So failing my math, I believe it is 46 core electrons, right? This one should be a little bit easy. These are all core, right? So this must be the only valence. So we have 1 valence. And I look at rubidium. Let's see what his number is. He's number 37. So he must have 36 core electrons. Fantastic. So core electrons and valence electrons, that will absolutely be on the exam. And I hope this video helped you guys understand it. Let me know if you have any questions.